I feel like everybody who plays VR shooters, or even shooters in general, have a favorite gun. Whether you like it because it looks cool or because it does a ton of damage, everybody holds one gun higher than the rest. And I'm no different. For me, that gun is the prototype from the Drax pack. I just love the way it looks, and also the fact that it can actually kill an enemy with one shot to the head, unlike all other vanilla guns in Bone Lab. But while I was playing through the Bone Lab campaign with this gun, I thought to myself, what's the maximum distance I could shoot an enemy from? So, I booted up Halfway Park to find out.
I got him! I got him! Oh my gosh! I hit him in the head! Okay, so I knew I hit him right here, and I also got him in the head. Nice!
I started off with a more reasonable distance just to establish a baseline, and now's probably a good time to say that I'm not actually going to be measuring the distance. I'm just going to be placing enemies down, seeing if I can hit them, and if I can, I'll move them a bit further, and so on and so forth, until I see the maximum distance I can shoot from.
Now if you look, this is where he was standing, and look, the bullets just went around him, and then this one like grazed the side of his head.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of embarrassing that it took me 3 shots to hit the baseline target. And in hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea to have caffeinated coffee for the first time in 3 months right before doing this. I mean, seriously, in some of the footage you can literally see my hand shaking like a leaf in a hurricane.
I mean, should I take a knee? Will that help? Oh, whoa. Okay, well, that didn't work out.
Once I got some of the further targets in Halfway Park, I realized that holding the gun the way you would in real life doesn't really work that well. And in fact, the best thing to do is to support your real-world wrist with your real-world hand, instead of trying to grab the handle of the gun. Because if you grab the handle of the gun with both hands, the game thinks that you're trying to pull the gun in 2 different directions. So instead of having a nice, smooth, accurate aim, the gun is slowly moving up or down. It's like how when you're playing Mario Kart and you have an old controller so it drifts like crazy, and you keep bumping into the side of the track instead of going to where you want to go. Yeah, well, imagine if your arms did that.
Oh gosh, that's horrifying. Why are the clouds moving like that? Why is existence bugging out over there?
But after a decent amount of tries, I was able to shoot an enemy from all the way across Halfway Park. And it was at that point that I considered just calling it quits. But then another question came into my head. Could I kill an enemy from the opposite side of Golden City? And me being a bit of a perfectionist, I simply had to at least try. And try I did. I started by shooting from just a slightly longer distance than Halfway Park. And while I wasn't able to get a headshot, I was still able to kill the enemy. So yet again, I went a little bit further. And it was after I did that I started to realize that I would not be able to shoot across the entire map with just a handgun. So, like the low-life cheater that I am, I chose to use a sniper rifle. But don't worry, if you're thinking that'll make it too easy, trust me, it didn't. Because even while using the sniper scope, the enemy was still only like 3 pixels. This might have been one of the hardest things I've done in VR. I emptied mag after mag, never even getting close to hitting him. But after about a dozen magazines, I started to feel like I was getting better. I'd started using real shooting techniques like exhaling while aiming and using your knee as a stand to prop up your rifle. And finally, after 2 straight hours of shooting, this happened.
Cartridge 11. I'm going to do this. I am going to shoot this dude. I don't care. I have to do it now. Oh my gosh. Is he down? Oh my gosh, he's down.
But anyway, this is the end of the video. I really hope that you have a good day, and if you're not having a good day, I really hope that gets better for you. And I am going to thank the OG gang, that's what I'm calling them now. They are the original people who joined my Discord server, so anyway, thank you to Cheez-It, Alfie, Katachu, Chicken, Cosmito, Daybreak, John Dragon Ball, Leah Jack, Marco Sec, Shalong, Tab to Win, Zero, and Captain Null. I really am thankful that all of you are here helping my channel grow, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Alright, so where did we hit? We hit him in the knee. Well, one thing's for sure, he's not going to be an adventurer anymore.